Looking like something on Jurassic Park.
I know you're gonna dig this.
What up, though?
Hey, yo, make sure y'all tune in to the hottest podcast in the upstate. Colville, hot liquor, not for the day.
We got special guests every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m.
For the intro, fire.
Yeah, that shit gas packed, man.
What up?
Peace.
What's going on, man? Too much cold beer, hot liquor, man. I got a goddamn slow drink today, goddamn it. I been fucked up last night, boy. Super fucked up. Let me get this shit right. Hey, the topic for today is mental and physical trash.
Not up
Not
for
up for debate, man.
Yes, Lord.
So that's what we're speaking on. We had a guest, man. LA Trez, you trash. You didn't show up. You've been hitting us up for the past month. So you ain't show up, nigga.
That's
Coconut
what you,
ass head.
That's what you call mental and physical trash.
Not up for debate.
LA Trez, you the prime example of today's topic. Just because you didn't make it.
All right, so we got this. We speaking on all that shit, man. Like narcissism. We had this topic before, like with bipolar shit, stupid shit, and everything else. So kick that shit off, man. Before we take a shot.
I just want to speak on, mental trash.
Yeah.
Mental trash is when you allow the negative thoughts, which is really yourself talking to you, when you allow the negative, the insecure, the not confident, the not, for sure yourself, part or aspect of yourself, contaminate or make toxic what could be the good parts of yourself mentally.
Yeah, mentally, yeah. Making damn bullshit decisions.
Like you got a lot of times we be in our own way. We be in our own way. We'll sit and we'll have negative self-talk with ourselves, and we allow other people that's around us that's battling with the same negative self-talk within themselves, that mental trash, spill out down the street in their neighborhood.
Oh yeah, not for
But we
debate.
talking about in the community of the mind though. We ain't even got to the physical realm yet. We talking about just in the mind. Like, and this is why we had a topic one time before when we were speaking on retrospection.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And looking back and reflecting. A lot of the times we tend to have certain mental trash and garbage that we haven't took out, and we strive to enter into new relationships. New relationships, whether they're intimate relationships, whether they're friendships, whether it's being on co-workers, business partnerships, whatever it is that just relationships in general. We tend to take, we don't take out our trash.
Nah, not at all, man. That's a fucked up thing though. When we don't take it out, when you don't take the trash out, that shit keep goddamn getting clogged up with more and more trash. Then you ain't got no room, goddamn, the goddamn putting no more in that shit. So you just start reacting and start fucking up shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that shit, man, a mental illness is still mental trash for real. Because you be the problem the whole time. You just got to figure out how to goddamn find yourself.
Right.
Once you goddamn install something in your mind and keep installing, when you just sitting around thinking negative, that shit gonna get in your mind, it's gonna stay negative. You ain't gonna be able to fix that shit.
True indeed.
So no matter what nobody doing or how they trying to help you out, they not gonna be able to do it because you not allowing them to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna fuck us with shit.
And that
You're gonna be blocked.
Exactly. And you reminded me when you were saying what you were saying, you continue to keep that trash in your mind, it leaves a stench.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't get rid of that stench. You can't get rid of that stinking ass attitude you got.
No.
You get what I'm saying? In them stinking ass ways that you got, or them trash ass ways that you got. And inside trash, maggots get in it. You know what I'm saying? Flies be in it. So this is the toxicity.
Mm-hmm.
That people like to glorify in today's society and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I
for the
mean?
baby.
Being mentally toxic and not really detoxing theyself. You know, your mind got to go on a spring cleaning and a household cleaning and a detoxing as well as your body do. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, not for the bait. And you know, some people don't realize they toxic. They only goddamn see you as a toxic. You know what I'm saying?
That goes to what you said about narcissistic.
Yeah, see, they always play the victim role, that manipulating role, man. When the shit hit the fan, they got this innocent role where everybody gonna be like, oh, dang, I feel bad for you, all this stuff going on. But the whole time, you the monster the whole motherfucking time.
Yeah, boy,
It's dangerous as fuck.
It's dangerous. That's the worst kind of person, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the person like, grandma used to say, when I was little and I was bad, she was like, oh, you the one that's gonna throw the rock and hide your hand, huh?
Yeah. See, them motherfuckers, when they throw them rocks, they breaking windows out with them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Big windows, man.
For real. And like trash ass behavior, like because something wrong happened to you in your life and you never got to get your lick back on someone. And it could be a relationship between you and your mother, or it could be a relationship between you and your father, or whoever it is. It's a relationship. However, they wronged you, and you carrying around that feeling from that wrong. First and foremost, you the only person feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
While that person doing whatever they doing. So what you do now is you harboring feelings and resentment and if it ferment long enough, it becomes bitter. You dig what I'm saying? So you carry on this bitterness and you meet people, and due to the unresolved the clarity that you needed to get past that situation from whatever person it is, when you meet people, that right there is another blockage, and it shows in your behavior. It shows in your behavior, like when you see today, mostly I'll see it on social media, when people talking about actually healing and healing themselves, baby, it starts here.
I tell you another thing too. You know, when people keep throwing rocks, they don't like when you throw a brick back though.
Nah, when you hit their ass something back with something bigger.
Yeah, they keep throwing rocks. I'm talking about keep throwing all the rocks. Everybody laughing at the rock throwing. That brick come back, then you the bad guy. You ain't have to hit with no brick, motherfucker. You hit with 1,000 rocks. So you can't keep throwing rocks and hide your hand.
Nah, you know, what goes around comes around.
All the way.
Yeah, for real. And it's just a matter of, actually paying attention to your thoughts. And I ain't gonna front, like, shoot, I be hearing people say, they need, clinical help when it comes to their mental trashness.
Let me speak on that before I forget, though. You know the crazy thing about it, when people think about clinical help, like you go admit yourself or somewhere, that's gonna make you crazy. For one, you're aware, if you actually go somewhere and admit yourself in it, you're aware of what you're doing, you just stupid as fuck and listen to what other people telling you. So once you end up going somewhere, they're gonna start putting shit in your motherfucking medicine and shit, then you're gonna be fucked up for real. Then you're gonna become crazy. You're gonna become that nigga walking down the street with a big ass jacket on in the summertime and a goddamn stocking cap on. Fucked up.
That's a fact. That's a fact right there. That right there is not up for debate what he just said. And how I know it to be a fact is because I don't see brothers.
Let's holler at some of these people real quick. Let me see why before you finish. What up, Auntie?
What's going on, Auntie? How you doing?
What up, Casey, Rico?
Cassie, West,
Gwendolyn,
what's happening?
What up, hey, what up, Newt?
OG Sheep, what's up? Bye, Rico, what's happening?
My boy Sheep on there, what up, Sheep?
Intel, peace. Peace to the guy.
Peace.
Latrell, what's happening? Teal, what's up, girl? Dazzo, what's happening?
But yeah, man.
Salute to you, Adrian. Explain clinical psychology. Clinical psychology is when you go to a clinic to be diagnosed. You did have tests ran on your mental behavior. You know what I'm saying? So they can understand why you having the physical behavior that you're having. And that's like going to a psychiatrist or going to a therapist. You did what I'm saying, or going to someone that deals with a person that possibly may be autistic or suffer from bipolar depression or have anxiety, etc.
See, the autistic people, they don't even know what crazy mean when you call them crazy. It's a different, like I said, it's a different, most people be aware of everything that they doing. So, like I said, when you aware of shit, if you know you're doing something crazy, then you be like, hell yeah, nigga, I'm crazy. And you ain't crazy, nigga. You don't know it.
Right. And to what I was about to say, what you had sparked.
You say you seen a lot of brothers when I was talking about the...
True indeed. Like, brothers like me and you. You know what I'm saying? We boom. You know what I'm saying? When we was behind that wall, like, man, dudes actually subscribe to the mental trash now. They subscribe to the mental idea that if they play like they was crazy, that they'll be able to get a check off the state and the government when they get out of prison for playing crazy. You dig what I'm saying? These dudes would go to the extent of they would go see a psychiatrist. They would play crazy. They would come up with certain ways to act like they was crazy until they ended up crazy. Now they don't even know they crazy.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's the installing something in your brain to be stupid.
For real. And those type of people, when you, and that's what I was talking about starting out, about mental trash and the negative self-talk. You know what I mean? When you, it's your negative side of yourself. And we all deal with the polarities of, you know, positive and negative. And if we're allowing our negative self-talk to be the ruler inside of ourselves, then we self-sabotaging our own damn self. We are destroying ourselves. And any other person that we come in contact with and build relationships or deal with, or socialize with.
And thoughts, when they start running, they don't stop either.
No, they don't stop. It's like it picks up momentum. You know what I mean? And you have to get out of that. And some people don't know how to get out of it. So
they know how to, but they choose not to. Because when your emotional state hits you, then you don't really can't get yourself out of that situation.
True.
They know exactly how to get out of it. They just don't get out of it.
They don't challenge themselves to get out of it.
Now that stage 4 ain't no goddamn returning.
Because it's easy to be led in the wrong direction, hard leading the right. You know what I mean? That's why being a good person, you know what I'm saying, it's rough for the good heart, the good mind. You know what I'm saying? The good spirit. It's rough in this world. You dig? But for the negative, and that's why like some people be like, why it always seem like the negative people get blessings? Because the devil blessing them. You think the devil don't give out blessings? Shoot, he took y'all Lord and y'all Savior to the mountaintop and said, shit, if you forsaken God, I'll give you all of this. That's what he said.
Nothing for the baby.
But what he did, he stood fast and he prayed. And he stood true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, when you solid, you stand true. You stand fast and you pray. You know what I'm saying? Whether you praying to your sky daddy or whether you praying to the God that you know you are. Or you praying to the seed that's in that tree over there. Or the sap that's on that tree over there. However you believe it. You know what I mean? As long as you stand fast and you remain true and live into it. Shit, anytime that devil, whether it's outside of you, mental trash, physical trash, or whether it's inside of you. And it's your own mental trash, or it's mental trash that you picked up because you want to be a hoarder. You hoarding other people's mental trash. That's another thing we got to get into. when we spoke on generational curses.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, not up for debate.
You want to elaborate?
Go ahead, I want you to finish this out with this exact Z.
On the generational curses, this is a thing from generation curses that we hoarder our parents and loved ones and the people who we grew up with, whether it's family or whether it's friends, we hoarder their mental trash along with what society is painting the images and putting in the media for us to think, to try to condition our mind. We hoarding that shit and we believe in it.
That's what I was speaking on a couple of weeks ago. When, it's best to have a childish imagination than listen to what everybody else tell you, because they're gonna lead you in the wrong direction. Not for debate, man.
I remember you said that. Good way to bring that thing back. Real talk.
Shit, when you a child, then you got all type of imagination. You run around talking and shit. You don't know what you really seeing, but you know what I'm saying. You talking and shit. You got your own mind. You figuring out ways of life until everybody else start talking to you.
But that shit on point, G.
That shit crazy.
On point. That shit on point right there.
See, then motherfucker gonna tell you don't do that. They don't want you to learn shit. They gonna goddamn come and tell you, don't do that right there. Don't ask nobody this. That's ill manners. You know how to back in the day. Don't say that to nobody.
Right. And we picked that mental trash up early on. And like this goes to our youth. You dig, like why brothers like me, my brother that's on the live right now, Casey Intelligent Builder, Amin, Kevin Norris, you know what I'm saying, Rico, you know what I'm saying?
Me Middle Done.
Me Middle Done. You booed the fuck out of me, y'all. You know what I mean? Like just brothers who are active in, you know, helping clean up the trash. Because it's a lot of trash inside the minds, and then like the youth, we not giving them nothing but the tools to their own destruction. And like cell phones is one of them, because we're not teaching them how to use the cell phone. And when I say use the cell phone, I'm talking about like to learn. Well, really, the children is more important than the adults nowadays.
The cell phone, that's a computer chip in your brain already, though.
Right. And it program you, you know what I'm saying, to be like, have a short attention span. Mm-hmm. Not only have a short attention span, but to believe in the things that you see, because it's published across so many platforms. So it's easy to be persuaded and to believe in certain things and certain trends. And to believe in certain trends because you see it so much. Mm-hmm. So we see so much a man talking abusive to a woman. When we grow up, we start to think, as a man, this is how you're supposed to do it. Mm-hmm. And all the other trash ass behavior and mental trash that this child picked up this man picked up as a child. Same thing with a woman. You know what I mean? A woman can have so much trash that she's hoarding from her childhood because the way she's seen how her mother acted towards men. Now she's in this era. She got her own bag. Her mama and them, they never showed that they needed a man for any goddamn thing. But they never raised this little girl when she become grown that a man is something that you should want.
Yeah, and you need
and you should know how. It is something that a man is something that, I say it like this. A man or a woman is something that you should want, and anything you need, you should go get that shit your motherfucking self.
Yeah, not up for debate.
You need, but that's not being, imparted to us because of the mental trash and the physical.
Trash, that's why everybody talking about, I'm independent, I don't need nobody for shit. Why not though? Why you need somebody for something? Goddamn, this shit be stupid, man. I don't like to hear girls say that shit. I don't need no nigga for shit. And a nigga can't do nothing for me. Yes, fucking can. There's a lot of shit for you. And a nigga be like, I don't need these hoes. These bitches ain't shit. It's vice versa.
Yeah, that shit trash though.
It's big trash right there. That's mental fucking trash.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm about to sip this, y'all. I can't take no shots, so get y'all cups and bottles up. I take a little sip of this motherfucker.
He heard it from yesterday, y'all.
Yeah. I damn near throw up like yuck now. Yeah, I can't do it, boy. That's the day.
So you about to throw it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't making no noise today, y'all. I gotta sit back and drink this nasty ass drink. I can't do it.
Hey man, what y'all cook, man?
They ain't cooked shit.
I
I
cooked some red beans, rice, and shrimp.
That's how you feel? Mm-hmm. God damn, boy. That show, motherfucker, don't think about their family. You know what I'm saying? They cook shit and brag about the shit and don't get nobody none of the goddamn food.
But I actually have him some up there.
Nah, he got, nah.
I really do, though. I really do. It's just that I get the side track, I get high, then I sit and I be like, man, what was I supposed to be doing? And you know I'm in a
plate. And Dad say she cooked. I'm just the
shrimp Alfredo.
That nasty ass shrimp.
Yeah, that shit probably look like milk.
Oh, yeah. She can cook that shit.
Milk with white noodles in it.
She got that shit out of Walmart. That looks, you know them fold back for them. What you call them goddamn things?
Yeah,
like my daughter get microwave shit.
She done got about 10 on, put them in the pot, ain't it, bro?
Yeah.
Put some extra seasoning on it. Trash.
Not a funny bait, man.
Nah, Dad can cook though.
I ain't getting no credit. I ain't taste the damn food. Why don't nobody bring us plates no more, man?
They don't fuck with us like that, bro.
People's always bring us
But
plates.
we can cook for ourselves, bro. We men that know how to cook.
Yeah.
We can cook for ourselves.
So I'm
Shit.
about to hit, man. Y'all need to come and get a plate for me, man.
We just
$5
need somebody who's gonna sell us some EBT.
Yeah, I'm cooking $5.
Hit the inbox. We need EBT every month.
See,
Every month.
Oh, Shelly, you cooked spaghetti, okra, all that shit. You didn't offer me a plate. I'm gonna have to go eat out.
Spaghetti, corn, fried okra.
I definitely gotta go eat out today.
I can't eat spaghetti no more, man. I don't eat red meat no more. Shout out to me. I changed my diet just like that. I got some other things I'm working on. It's gonna take some time, but I'm working though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before you get it all the way together.
Yeah.
You gotta put that thought in your mind and keep it right there.
Right. I once read a sign that it was like a sign on the side of the road, and it say manhood is always under construction, and you know that's why I'm so lit.
Now I'm taking I'll give me a plate to take to work. I'll probably take the kids to Red Lobster when I leave here.
Mental trash, physical trash.
That's the topic, y'all. Ain't nobody else putting no plate. So what y'all drinking, man? How the weekend, man? What y'all do yesterday? Y'all went out or what? Know somebody got there went out and partied and shit. Got drunk as hell.
Hope nobody didn't get beat up on Valentine's Day neither.
Yeah,
Even though it's a whack ass holiday.
That's not my.
You did. Stay in the house. There you go. There you go, Buffalo. Stay in the house. Get away from them.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get up out that house though.
Yeah, true indeed.
You stay in that house too long, that shit had you fucked up. Oh, no doubt, Keely, you already know it, sis.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we finna keep goddamn building this thing all the way up, man. We finna build a tower. What's the tower? Babel. We finna build this thing all the way up to the top till we reach the sky. Not for debate, man. But mental illness, man, narcissism, man. That's a narcissist. They don't recognize nothing they doing wrong, man. Then they lie about the shit. They probably pass a lot to take the test because they be done and started shit in their mind so much so they right. They know exactly what the fuck they be doing, man.
Hey, but like a narcissist, lowest common denominator with all of them is this right here. They running from their true self.
Yeah, they don't want that.
They don't want to deal with the truth of their own self. And it's like they build this shield up to put everything that happens to them, 99% of their life, it happens because...
You're right. They do play the victim when they do all the shit too. That's what we were saying about throwing the rocks and hiding your hand.
Right. And like, they would be the source of a lot of shit and would act like the source of a lot of shit is outside of them. Mm-hmm. Like, they ain't throw the rock, hide the hand.
And then they got the people that's around them helping them throw the rocks. They hand them the rocks to throw the motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's just mental garbage.
Mm-hmm. And physical trash.
Yep.
They do, for real, they got the people around them talking to them, telling them, man, you need to do this, you need to do that. And they falling for, like, what they don't be realizing, though, they be digging a bigger hole for themselves and the person they playing that role against.
Right. But like...
When it's time to get buried, they don't want to be in that dirt, though.
When that shit come back round, though, like... when that shit come back...
They don't want to be under that dirt.
That shit come back around, motherfucker be want to try to draw support from all type of sources. Don't forget, half the people they don't goddamn did messed up stuff to. You know what I mean? Like, those type of people right there are very, very dangerous and they cancerous to us.
Yeah, the shit come back on people so quick. They can be on trick. You can get goddamn. You can try everything you want to, but when the goddamn energy sending shit back your way, man, universe put it back to you. It's over with. You're gonna lose every time.
Yeah, Buffalo. I don't know when you tuned in, but yeah, it's mental trash. We were speaking and saying that we hoard the mental trash from people from our childhood, along with our experiences that we have had and gained throughout life. We got our own, and we got the ones of those people that are close to us. Like a woman, for instance, having friends and family that has mental trash activity in their head. Mm-hmm. You did. And the female hoarders, their mental trash, along with her own mental trash, now she's a bag lady. Bag lady, you gon' hurt yourself.
They don't recognize this shit.
You did. Like, real spit. And it just, And dudes the same way. You know what I'm saying? Dudes the same way. Ain't no different.
And you gotta watch who you vent to, man. Everybody ain't here to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Most people you call and you vent to, they just want to see how they're bad at you. They gonna go spread the fuck out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna terrorize everything. Goddamn. You know. You can call somebody right now and tell them you got something going on. There's certain people you can talk to and certain people you can't talk to. You gotta feed them motherfuckers with a long handle spoon.
Yeah, just shit. You gotta understand your business is your business. That's why the fuck you should stay. They should stay the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
but when you put people in
ATL
your business, you put them in there just for, you know,
for them to be maggots.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Be maggots and flies and stuff like that. ATL Georgia say, I have mental health. I don't know nothing about that trash part. Not up for debate. You feel me? For real. What's going on, cuz Tisha? Real talk, man. Like, you gotta protect your aura at all costs.
But it still starts with you, though.
Right. Everything starts with the person, you. You know what I'm saying? With myself. And you gotta have a healthy enough mind to even understand that in the future decisions and the future actions that you're not gonna get some things right. Just because you don't get those things right doesn't make you trash. It doesn't make you block. You did. It's once you see the cycle, one, maybe two, maybe three times. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you know, I can't put the blame on you. Type stuff, you know what I mean? So like, you supposed to learn.
You know something else too. You can have the healthiest mind in the world, but you can still have your own issues going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's crazy though, man.
Right.
Because you can sit here, man. You can sit here and teach people everything, but they don't know what's going on with us. We can have some kind of shit in our brains, but we can teach motherfuckers all type of shit. Like we used to go talk to a psychiatrist, for instance. The psychiatrist might have more issues than you do, and you start reading them off the top. So it still start with you. Like you can goddamn get through anything you try to get through if you positive with it. But it's always like you say that your mind always building momentum and it's running.
Right.
So that's another thing it don't stop running. Like while we talking right now, and while people listen, their mind still running with something else.
Right.
Thoughts don't never stop.
Right. Constant. That's why it should be constant elevation and not, you going downward. Because if you're growing down, you like the season that we're leaving out of. Because things grow down when it's cold outside. You grow up when the sun is out and you start seeing things spring into life. So that's why it's about constant elevation, because your thoughts are a constant flow. You did, even when you're dreaming. That's why you will dream about some things that you thought, or you'll dream about things that, that is real to come or already done pass.
But some people got gifts and dreams. Shit, they can see shit. And don't realize that's why you have deja vu and all type of other shit. Like the sleep paralysis shit. I used to be scared of that shit when I used to have sleep paralysis at first.
Right.
Now I see that's an out-of-body experience that you can goddamn go travel in that shit. You got to know how to do that shit.
You can time travel. You got to harness yourself. It's about yourself, man. And you knowing that you really like, you the master energy, but you got to master that energy though. You know what I'm saying? And this is for men and women. Like, your mental health is important, because having bad mental health, you could become the mental and physical slave to the next person. And that master don't determine color at this point. You did, because like some women, they get in relationships with dudes that be narcissistic and they be controlling, they be insecure, and they be dealing with all type of mental trash. And they in a relationship with this man, and now this man right here is her master, because for whatever reason she have attached herself to this man to say that she love him. Now she's compromising so much of her true self, and she's losing herself. And it's vice versa too. A man can get a stunningly beautiful woman, and this woman is mentally sharp and physically sharp. You dig? And he ain't never had nothing like this, or he ain't never thought that he could get something like this. And now that he got it, now he's a simp or a tender dick just because, and have him behaving, and possibly thinking suicidal, etc. You know what I'm saying? All that. Excuse me. The thing is, man, you draw your strength, man. Your mind is your greatest natural resource. It is the greatest natural resource in the fucking universe.
Until you start installing the wrong shit in it.
When it's like like your phone or a goddamn computer.
When that virus hit your mind, it's over.
What? Boy, listen here.
You click on the wrong thing, you can't get that motherfucker off.
Now you got all type of bugs in your shit. Viruses, bacteria, maggots, rats, possums, raccoons, all type of trash.
My pastor?
Your pastor in the trash? What your pastor do this?
Shit,
He must have lost his ring.
Yeah, he did.
For real, man. Like, and my thing, you know, why I do it, man, is because
damn soda. That shit that made me throw up. Go ahead.
I be wanting to inspire people, man. You know, like the greatest and the highest deed that a human being can do is to inspire. And I heard this from some wise man or woman, you know, along my journey. You did. I can't remember. Forgot a lot of stuff that I don't remember, but it comes out at times when it need to come out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like to inspire, I do it to inspire. And when you start doing things to inspire others, it inspires you because of the effect that you have on others. It should be a lifetime thing. That's how you become immortal. Mm-hmm. That's how you become immortal. You know what I'm saying? The key to life is getting old, and in the process, you affect other people in a positive or peaceful or helpful or supportive or informational way. It's how you last long, because anytime a person run across them, they gonna be one of the greatest testaments that can be spoken and you not even around.
Right. For real, man. People don't understand that shit. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you can't help people that don't want to be helped, though. You can't help them want to be helped. Once they mind made up for something, you can't help them. I was laughing about some shit, man. You had a conversation about something. You're like, man, right? Then you said, wait, I ain't going to speak on it. It was just funny, though. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I mean, if you start, just say a little bit of...
No, just something I was doing. You're like, bro, I can't talk to you no more.
Yeah. You that day? Was it that? It was that day, right? Mm-hmm. It was one good time.
Yeah, it might have been that day, yeah, but you think you might have said it twice. You said...
Was it the time when I hung up on you?
No, I don't know. I think we were face to face. We were talking. You like, bro, I can't even talk to you no more, bro. You don't listen no more. See, what's the person?
Cause you was like talking to a wall at one point in time. And I'm like, man, like I got to the point, it's like, what the fuck I supposed to do? And then like I got a big ass heart. That's why I speak the way I speak, y'all. Cause I have a big ass heart. Like I really do care. And if I fuck with you, it's gonna be evident. But so I'm just trying to be a brother to my brother. If he need a crutch, shit, nigga, here I go. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to listen. Boy, he got to a moment where that nigga didn't want to listen, and it aggravated me. Like him going through what he was going through, it messed with my day. It messed with my day, and then I'm trying to talk to him. I was trying to talk to him.
And but the crazy thing about it, when you had something going on, I talked to you, listened to everything I said right away. I got you out of all the shit you be going through. Like you could call me and say something, I'll say something. You listen right away. Yeah. But then but see, that's my problem. I can't listen to shit. I can hear.
Boy, you got on my nerve that day. Boy, I remember that shit. Like, man, you don't want to listen to shit. Yeah. Another fun fact about me. Man, I do it because of love. Now for debate. I do it because of love. And like and I ain't asking for nothing in return, but allow me to have, affect you in a good way. You need, and if I can't, then it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we don't got nothing in common, so I might well be socially awkward with your ass too. Not up for debate, because I was sitting here to help. I was sitting here to heal. And part of that healing is you seeing me smile. Part of that hearing is me making you smile. Me saying goofy, corny, stupid, funny shit. And then a part of it is the information that I have. Mm-hmm. And how passionate I am about it and how I love to speak about it. Or it may just be, my healing is listening to you when you need to vent. And knowing that it's a safe haven. And that nigga consistent. That nigga ain't switching. And he ain't even got a record for switching. You know, just having that security, that blanket. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm sitting here for that. You know what I mean? And I love doing it. And I carry it out.
Yeah, I love helping motherfuckers, man.
Some people
Helping
you can't help,
Nah,
like you
can't.
said.
Yeah, I done try to. Some people just don't listen like me sometimes. And I don't listen to myself sometimes, so I get mad when other people don't listen. Like, man, I keep trying though. I keep on trying to get through this.
Yeah,
Eventually,
you gonna always
know
keep
what?
trying. You got a good heart. That's why you gonna keep trying.
Yeah, I keep trying to get motherfuckers to do right. Keep goddamn get stepped on and shit.
Hey, what about that day? What about that day? Nigga, I was gonna go to work, right? And you tripping. Nigga, I'm about to goddamn come over your house, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I'm coming, nigga. I don't come over here. Nah, bro, just going to work. I say, boy, this nigga stubborn as fuck, boy.
I get that from my mama, man.
That nigga, boy, hey, listen. Mimi the Dunn is stubborn, yo. That boy, golly.
Now, once I get some stuff, once I get some set on something, that's what I'm on.
Yeah, well, I can dig it though. I got my ways like that too. You know, it's just
Even with the podcast, like we been stuck on this. Once we got them,
right.
We own it.
Right. And then Sundays, you know, it'd be like shit. Got nasty like before the podcast, shit. Our energy might just be. But we finna come do this podcast though.
Yeah, a lot of stuff took us out of it, man. A lot of stuff took us out of the excitement of it because, you know, people have issues going on. But we're going to start back promoting everybody the right way like we was, promoting this shit like we had it. You know what I'm saying? We see, like I said, you know, if I would have got back on here and said something again about marriages and stuff like that and divorcing and shit, it should have been 100 motherfucking 100 fucking reviews off the top.
Yeah, for sure. We noticed that.
That's why you don't even see that video up no more. I put the motherfucker on hide so you can't even watch it no more.
Carlotta Hickman spoke some power. Black people have been taught for many years as far back as slavery to suppress issues. How many people have heard their parents say, what goes on in the house stays in the house, be it good or bad? That's not the thing to teach, because if you don't handle the issues that goes on in your home, then that child or teenager suppress what's going on, and it builds walls and causes mental issues. Man, if you got a bottle, put it up.
I'll put that
I
up.
don't care if it ain't, it can be a QT cup. Put it up. Carlotta. And I'm glad that you spoke it just like that, because you said suppress. You know, and then in psychology, it's taught that, you know, like when you suppress, and we spoke about this, like, you know, raising little boys, not just little boys, you know what I'm saying, but at the time we were speaking on raising, you know, little boys. But like suppressing emotions, it flattens your brain waves. Your brain ain't able to function. It's kind of like taking your cell phone and putting it up under some heat, or it's sitting in the sun too long, and now it got a glitch in it.
Yeah, to the self-destruct sooner or later.
Right. Because it already got electrical currents that's going on inside of it, and if they ain't able to function well, it becomes dysfunctional. Or like opening a soda and sitting it and coming back 25 minutes later.
That bitch gonna be flat.
That bitch gonna be flat. So people are flat-brained, or they waves in their brain are flat due to the fact that they suppress so many emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Not up for debate.
Big not up for debate.
Not up for debate. I'm glad she said that. And build walls and call mental issues. It actually called, like, you know, how many brothers, how many sisters y'all don't came in contact with, and they be like, shoot, I got my walls up.
They do, like, I done built a wall, you know what I'm saying?
You did.
You gotta protect yourself when you build a wall and shit.
But it ain't only about women, but I'm just saying, for those who can relate to that saying, like, you know what I mean, I got a wall up. And then you got brothers.
Basically your guard, you can't let your guard down.
You got we say guard.
Yes, I let my shit all the way down. And sometimes you let your goddamn guard down, shit motherfucker gonna hit you for every motherfucking angle. You can't even pick your goddamn hands back up. Cause they done goddamn sent too many goddamn hits to your brain.
You want to know what keep me positive?
What's that?
And one time, my brother Bart, shout out Bart asked me, you know what I'm saying? Bart seen me, you know what I'm saying? After Tamara had passed away and shit, you know what I'm saying? I hollered at him about some shit. And he was like, bro, how you stay positive and stay smiling even when you go through negative or go through hard times? And my answer to him was, because I'm responsible for the outcome of all things, whether they good or bad in my life. Mm-hmm. I'm responsible for how I still gotta behave. You dig what I'm saying? And I know that the negative really don't have more power than the positive. I just gotta stay on the positive side to overcome it. You get what I'm saying? I gotta stay over there.
You know, people told me that when my mom and dad like, boy, you a strong dude. It's hard to cry sometimes. How you go through all this stuff? They said, your mama just died. You still making everybody else laugh on Facebook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's strength.
But shit, once you done keep on goddamn dropping everything, goddamn, you gonna have shit to hold on to, then you gonna drop. So you gotta goddamn try to goddamn keep yourself together, man.
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself together, man. By any means necessary. You gotta keep that mind clean. Cause the moment it's just like your house. You gotta keep that thing clean because it's an inspection coming through soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you the inspector.
And they gonna throw your ass out. You got somebody else in there.
You gonna throw your goddamn self out.
That's what I'm telling you. You got somebody else in there ain't supposed to be there.
They gonna throw the real you out.
Right. Not up for debate.
Now now your body is a host to a whole demon. Mm-hmm. And y'all love to say, oh, I'm on demon time.
They do though.
Yeah, you worshiping them demons, ain't you? So when you die, your
energy coming back.
Your energy coming back, and you ain't get your wings. You ain't going no heaven nowhere like that. Cause you was on demon time. Think about it. Make it make sense. If you're on demon time, you go where demons go. If you's an earth angel, then you go where earth angels go. You need, that's just for that concept of people who subscribe to it and they can understand that language that I just gave. You did, but like, nah, it's either you can't sit and what the hell you think you're gonna go to a pond, fish for fish, but think you're gonna pull a damn deer out of there.
Right.
How the fuck you get a deer out of a pond, lake, or a river, or some fresh water?
Right.
That ain't even their habitat.
You might pull him out there though if he dead and that motherfucker dead.
Yeah.
That's it, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. For real though.
For real though, you going hunting, goddamn, shooting goddamn in the air trying to get a motherfucking deer and hit a fish. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh, you going squirrel hunting, you aiming up in a tree, think you gonna hit a deer. Deers ain't up there, my guy. You need, like, you gotta understand, you get, what you put out is what you get back. Mm-hmm. So if you putting out mental trash, you're gonna attract mental trash. Mm-hmm. If your behavior is trash, that's the people you're going to see yourself around. Because if you get around a person like me, Milda Dunn, and you got trash ways, shit, it may take 8 years. It may take 10. It may take 15. It may take 2. It may take 1. It may take 6 months. But sooner or later, you being who you are, you're going to be like, man, this trash got to go.
Yeah.
And I'm finna block this shit because this shit stink.
You
get what I'm saying? That's you getting that person or them people or that thinking out of your life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Not for debate, yeah.
Real talk.
I say the wicked shall not go unpunished.
Shall not. The wicked shall, and what's so crazy, the righteous will not go unrewarded.
Not up for debate, man. Who we got Wednesday? I think we got Nino South and somebody else Wednesday. This shit gonna be lit, man. Make sure y'all tune in. We ain't done yet, but make sure y'all tune in. Wednesday, I got a little movie date and shit with the kids, man. So we got about 10 more minutes. Man, them movie tickets ain't got motherfucking high. You to get free ass ticket. I get 2 free tickets, but the other motherfuckers talking about $15 to see some guy. They want to see some shit called Winnie the Pooh, a scary movie. You heard of it? Mm-mm. Yeah, I ain't even seen the preview of that shit. They want to go see it. Y'all done seen that shit? I get free popcorn too. Y'all got a motherfucking app. I get 2 motherfucking large popcorn and motherfucking drinks, nigga.
Hey, the beautiful thing, you asked me about that movie. The first thing I could think about was children. And you know, like when Bae was living, like I had a lot of children in my life. Cause she got nieces and nephews and shit, right?
Right.
And you know, like I miss having children in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because like I love children. You know what I mean?
You come and pick up your nieces and shit then.
Yeah.
You come and get their ass.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna have super fun though, because I'm gonna get to be a kid again, type shit. You know, and that type of stuff.
I
So
be enjoying that shit with that
yeah,
shit
man, those are the most beautiful, honest people.
Hey, y'all, I'm the best family man in the world. Raru said he goddamn said, I'm the best family man in the world. Not a for debate.
Shout out to all the fathers of your biological and the ones that you picked up along the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that, Nicole. I got that Regal card and stuff. I've been had that for like the last 10 years.
Oh shit! I like the way she put that in there. Hey man, so for some years, yo, I've been really thinking about start something like a Boys and Girls Club, but it ain't gonna be called a Boys and Girls Club. And if you are old enough, then you already know how Boys and Girls Club was back in the day for us. What you moving for?
You said Boys and Girls Clubs.
I got it right. That nigga stay on you, boy. Get the L. Yeah, we're gonna get it, Nicole.
No, I got it. I got it. I told you I get all that free shit. Me and my wife had free. We used to go to the movies every Thursday for free. So that shit built up. So I got so many fucking build up shit. I get popcorn free. I can just go up there and get free popcorn without even going to the movies.
You think you bad?
Not a fun debate.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, but yeah, man, like, hey, you think big, you get big results. If you think better, you get better results. The biggest, we talking about the biggest, yo. Like, that's just it. Like, it's called the law of attraction for those people who don't know. So, the things that your mind actually stay thinking about and doing, even if you don't pay attention to this in the simplest way, you could sit around and be talking about a certain thing, and when you go into your search engine or your social media, your phone is now showing it. All right, so boom. Using that example right there on the little level. On the mental level, the things that you think and the mental behavior that you have, if you're constantly thinking on the good side of things, those things will start to manifest and appear in your life, because now you attract these things to you. But when your mind is full of mental trash, or you ain't took the mental trash out and you wondering why you trying to take a new step in a new direction, hey baby, listen. Oh bro, listen. Clean this up. You gotta finish stage 1 on Mario Brothers before you can go to stage 2. You ain't gonna be able to complete the board until you go back and find out whatever the hell you missed. That was there for a reason.
Yeah, not for debate.
That was there for a reason. Take a shot with me, man. I'm feeling so cool as fuck right now. I feel like the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You feel me?
Yeah, I'll take a shot with you. Small shot.
It's other cool motherfuckers. I'm just saying, I'm amongst the ranks.
Not for debate. Well, I can't drink no fucking liquor today.
Oh, look at him. He's still crying. Yes, Lord. He knew what the day was. It's cold, Bill.
Hot liquor.
Not up for the bait.
Man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us too, man. And I appreciate everybody who still be rocking with me on my page and goddamn still hit me up and shit, man. Salute to all y'all on that shit, man.
True indeed, man. Listen, man. If there is any topics in the future days to come that y'all would like for us to do research on and be able to speak on, it don't matter what kind of topic it is, as long as it's not disrespectful. We don't tolerate disrespect.
Not a for debate.
We'll speak our mind, and y'all should already know that. If you've been following this long, you know we will speak our mind, but we're not going to blatantly disrespect people. But if it's any topics that y'all would like for us to talk about, or you would like to come and talk about them on the Sunday, you can. But the thing about it, if you don't come on that Sunday, you will get trashed, and
Blocked.
you will get blocked. And that's not up for debate.
Not up for debate.
But we still going to take that topic, and we're going to talk about it. You dig what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we done had a lot of people goddamn stand us up.
yeah, it's okay. People, things come up. It's just, we just gonna carry on and trash and block you along the way. Not like block you off the page, but it's like, man, you trash, you block for that. You did, but it's still love, nevertheless. Y'all have anything that y'all want us to speak on? Me personally, I'm gonna do some research on it, run across it, bro, and then we're gonna, get up on it if it ain't something that I already, hold in my mind. And
yeah, man, y'all get back in them comments, man, like y'all usually do, man, or whatever. Shit.
Even topics, like controversial topics.
Yeah. Give us some topics for real.
Like topics that y'all really want to speak on. You know what I'm saying? And actually tune in and sit back when you got time and know that like them Cold Bill Hot Liquor boys, they talking about this topic this week, and this is the one that I sent them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like whoop the whoop. Or you can come on a Sunday and you could pick the topic.
Yeah, we'll talk about it with you, man. Y'all make sure y'all goddamn tune in every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Sundays, different times, mostly 5:30, man. But sometimes, we have shit to do, so make sure y'all tune in and keep following us, keep supporting, keep sharing the shit. You know what I'm saying? And we'll give away some shit again one day, but people don't come and pick shit up.
Yeah, and we fucks with y'all.
And we fucks with y'all, man. We're gonna do something else for the kids or something, man, too.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't even get to come here. You just put the money in and then you ain't get to come.
Yeah, man, I want to do something big for the kids. Also, man, listen, this summer, Cold Bill Hot Liquor, Not Up for Debate, is having a birthday. Not a birthday. A birthday.
Yeah,
a birthday bash.
Birthday bash for Cold Bill Hot Liquor.
It's going to be Cold Bill Hot Liquor birthday bash. You did what I'm saying? We having a bash this year. You did what I'm saying? And we going to follow up with the details on it. Me and bro got to, finish constructing, but we just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to have a nice little place where we can socialize, have a good time, you know what I'm saying, and mingle.
Not Up for Debate, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all tune in, man. Every Wednesday. Appreciate y'all goddamn coming through, man. It's a Sunday short. We had a guest, but he trashed. He didn't come on. Who that nigga? He been talking that shit all this time. Ain't even come on the show.
Yeah, he called our call last week. Like, man, y'all said y'all want to let me. I was like, bro, listen, we got you.
Yeah. And
matter of fact, come next Sunday.
Still ain't motherfucking come. Damn, I'm blocked myself too.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Hey, yo, make sure y'all tune in to the hottest podcast in the upstate, Cold Bill Hot Liquor.
Couldn't drink with y'all today, man.
We have special guests every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m.
I'm about to take me a shot. Hey, we love you, man. Robert the God.
Not Up for Debate.
Not Up for Debate. Looking like a can of Saucy Links.